They'll be calling you a radical. So you want to put me on the shelf. Fucking give up on me, run away. Fucking don't meet your blue bait, fucking red bait, fucking race bait, fucking paradigm. Fucking run along, because I'm already fucking gone. You know, so back to Fukushima. Fukushima, the elephant in the fucking room. Fucking ignorant America. Fucking stay with me. So thank you to everybody who has supported me. And I got some money to go do the tide pool. We're going to get Super Light Tide starting today. Now listen, GoFundMe has tweaked their system to where getting money out takes a few days now. So I need to get a ticket today. I need to fly today or tomorrow. So I have a PayPal account. And if you go to my front page on my YouTube site, there's that picture with me with the flowers in my hair on the head. By the way, this is how hypocrite phony these fuckers are. Oh, we're going to turn you in for picking a fucking California pot. I never fucking picked it. The ranger gave it to me. Somebody said a fucking jar of them there, and the ranger says, here. The ranger held the camera and took the fucking photograph. It's the last place I saw fucking a pot of humpback whales, 2014. Little starving to death. Leopard fucking seal. Remember the seals all starving when I'm walking the coast dying of leukemia, cancer. A young man at Ragged Cliffs I met turned me on. He says, young, really young, Hispanic, great, fantastic. He says, I spent my whole life in my little rowboat, me and another group, and we try to save sea lions and seals. That's when I found out that 40% of them were independently tested. Government's not going to tell you that of AML leukemia. It's Fukushima. It's all Fukushima. Fuck, you going to fucking now. It's just like, it blows my fucking mind how lock, stock, barrel, the whole country. How can that possibly, Orwell couldn't dream this up on Balco. Stay with me. So, the Russia eco-disaster, did I not say that? That was fucking 3 months ago. Greenpeace went in, ruled out fucking fuel, ruled out everything, mystified, baffled. I told you you wouldn't hear a fucking word, would you? Czar Putin got involved and wouldn't hear a fucking word. TASS, state-run media and fucking, oh, fuck yeah. Same in the United States. And not one fucking journalist could break ranks. You hear that bootleg video, the first fucking thing he says, Fukushima's right, acute, fucking, all that washes up dead. Nobody takes it. I told you wouldn't hear of you. Finland, oh, the radiation detection devices in the room, not in the core, in the room went off. By law, they have to fucking send out by law, the IEA has to report that. By law, it has to be. There's electronic monitors in it. When they go off, they immediately alert the fucking so-called international energy fucking watchdogs, which aren't watchdogs. They're fucking nuclear cheerleaders. I told you wouldn't hear a fucking word, would you? It blows my mind how the entire world stands down to the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, the fucking greatest fucking story, fucking pot of fucking dead whales in the room. Fukushima. So, if you go to that picture, on the bottom right corner, there's a PayPal. No one ever uses it. And click it. And every time I try to post it into a link of a YouTube video somehow. By the way, the Post Ignorance Project website got hacked. I mean, they're after me fucking like a wolf. I mean, they got me shuffled. So, Trump kills pay to play. Or turns it into pay to play. He kills net neutrality. So what happens, my own government, who murdered my father, nuked him to death in the Nevada test site, and all these are crimes by the United States government being committed against Kevin Blanch. Hardcore crimes. Nobody support me. In critical condition. The government, fucking the Department of Energy, the Nuclear Energy Crime, hired fucking PR firms and trolls. Now they got rid of net neutrality, so they got filters all over us. Individually. I've had 3 different whistleblowers come to me independently and tell me, says, Kevin Blanch, by name, they have you fucking targeted. By name. Classified. What? I mean, hired trolls, so you try to find me, they got filters all over me. They've buried me so fucking far in that. But here's the thing, they can't fucking put lightning back in the bottle. So, the reality of my view count, it was, especially in the early days, because I noticed that first video I put up, Google had 140,000 views in the first few minutes. I had lots of like that. And they came back and knocked the view count down to 14,000. And years later, because I kept asking them why, and they told me, the letter that you wrote me made me stop and wonder why. And I says, abstract view count. I says, okay, what do you mean? And they're like, if it was posted onto a newspaper, a website, even a Facebook page, we don't count it. What? I don't have an AdSense account. Well, there you have it. So they can't put lightning back in the fucking bottle. My work is so out there. Just think if I wouldn't have done it. Everybody says, well, you just fucking give up and quit. Okay. Yeah, why don't I just fucking quit? And then I'll fucking die. You know, oh, fuck, this has been 10 years. Yeah, that's such a long fucking time. I've been at this for fucking 50 years. Quit. Like the rest of you? Our small town, yeah, we don't quit. No, I don't fucking quit. Not this fucking fight. This is a fight for my life, your children's life, fucking the ecology's fucking life, the greatest event. It's unarguable. In the past 10 years, there have been more fucking death and extinction to fucking animals, creatures, plants on fucking Earth than the previous 10 million years combined. That's all mystified, baffled, stumped, curious, all coincidence, bro. Tide pools collapse, so we're going to get historic low tides starting today. So I need to get on the plane today or tomorrow. I don't have any money. I'll get me a flight. You know, if somebody can donate me $200-300 fucking dollars, just borrow it to me. I have some money in the GoFundMe. Thank you to the people that, you know, put it there. I can give it back to you, but I need to get there now because GoFundMe's slow on moving money now. Of course, you know that old game. I mean, banks been playing it for fucking years. You know, hold the kitty as long as you can. Draw a little chump change fucking interest. Well, fuck. Most likely fucking, who knows. So, the elephant in the room. Boom, Fukushima. I'll get there low tides. I told you wouldn't hear a fucking word about the Russian peninsula as soon as I found it. I told you. In Finland. Not a fucking word. So, the radiation devices go off in the fucking room. Not in the core, not outside. Oh, no mistake. They didn't say it was a mistake. They come out and called it a serious event because they were that high. Then they just magically go away? They don't go away. But not one single fucking journalist on Earth will take this on. Well, where are they going to go? NBC, ABC, CBS, Reuters, BBC. How about alternative media? Fuck, they ended up being worse. Look at all these guys that took on Fukushima. Every one of them jumped ship and went to right-wing Kool-Aid because that's where all the fucking money's at, right-wing Kool-Aid. They're all taking a reset, Jade fucking hell, blah, blah, blah. You know, because they're all about view count. You know, they're all about fucking their AdSense account. AdSense accounts are a fucking suicide rap, a death trap. They'll suck you in and just slowly cut till you develop a lifestyle, and then they'll fucking pull the plug on you and wipe you out. Make sure you have a good, nice debt structure like the rest of the world. Fucking. So, racism in America. I need to talk about this a little bit because I'm 7th generation in Utah. My family got here in Utah in 1822. And so this Utah State, the football players have walked off the field because this racist, she made comments. Now, get real. What is Utah football? They're Islanders. The Mormon Church, there's lots of Mormon Islanders. You know, that was Joseph Smith's thesis. By the way, he tried to colonize Islanders in Hawaii, clear out there by right where Dugway is now in the wintertime. And they colonized and they went out there and they were all dead, of course, froze to death. So, racism in Utah, well, racism in the country. What is the hallmark of racism? Ignorance. This is the most ignorant place on fucking earth, the United States. And that's not an opinion. Fucking, I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do studies. I mean, who's your congressman? Don't know. You know, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's well documented that the United States populace has become the most ignorant in their history of this country. It's unarguable. They don't know anything. And it gets more ignorant, thus this country's so fucking racist. And, you know, it's getting there on both sides, isn't it? Now, you think about how can you, the racism in, they walk off the field because this racist, I mean, and she's right. Think about the University of Utah. By the way, the most overrated program in the history of fucking sports. I mean, I like Whitney Howard, but they're terrible. Coach and Wadey, Marty, he used the N-word, but they still can't. I mean, you're going to be the next Tom Brady. Yeah, right. You're going to be the next LeBron. Look, how can you take a bunch of fucking guys making 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollars a year, serious, I mean, and if you don't think I know the hijacking of Black Lives Matter, fuck. Black Lives Matter is completely co-op, 100% fucking stole. By who? Million Mass March invented Black Lives Matter. Who invented that? Kevin Blanche in Utah. How can you take a bunch of fucking... I mean, you can't take them serious. Look how they act. It's not what they say. Well, you can say all you want. Put your fucking name on your fucking jersey. You know, whatever. Peace, love. I mean, it's fucking phony as fuck. Look at LeBron James. Look how he fucking lives. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. And then throws the fairy tale. Yay. Fucking racism in Utah? Mike fucking Lee? Think about him. I keep hearing rumors he's going to come out of the closet. So he blocks the museum for Latinos and women. Well, you don't think Utah is fucking racist again. You know nothing about the Mormon church. Remember Kelly? And they all protested? Peaceful protest. And I was down there. I told them, you're fucking out of your mind. Yo, no, we want the priesthood. We're going to just peaceful. I said, they'll excommunicate every fucking one of you. And if you don't think the Islanders are Utah football, Utah State, Utah, you don't know nothing about this fucking place. Nothing. Go ask BYU's coach. You know, there's a lot of them played in the NFL. I mean, for her to make a statement like that, she's concerned about his ethnicity and fucking religion. Just the statement she made about his ethnicity, she should be fired immediately. That's Utah. That's Utah. That's the United States. And if you don't believe this last vote didn't prove how racist this country, Trump would have won easily, and he's a hardcore racist. Do not kid yourself. I remember flying to somewhere one day, and I was getting on the plane. It was pretty early, and this is a few years ago, and there was a D2 school that had played up to Utah State basketball, and it was a so-called black school from the South. And those kids, young men, so I'm sitting with them, I'm talking to them. Oh, you guys played last night? Where'd you play? Well, we played Utah State. Whoop, and I says, so you fly into Salt Lake, you drive up there into Klondike Valley, which is usually about 20 fucking below zero. Snow, well, we don't have no snow this year, but we haven't since Fukushima. And you go into the arena that's packed, 20,000 fucking people. Same with BYU's arena. And there's not a person of color in the fucking arena except for players. I mean, and the kid's like, yeah, it's scary. It freaked us out. I said, so you guys didn't get any sleep last night, did you? No, we were so freaked out. We told coach, let's go. And so they got in cars right after the game, showered, freaking whatever, didn't even bother staying, got in there, got on a plane, got the fuck out. You ain't seen fucking racism. I mean, Logan, Utah, fucking Box Elder County, Rob Bishop, fucking... You're talking the most racist place on the face of... Well, the country's fucking racist. And the problem is like I said, Black Lives Matter, what they did. I mean, it was such a good movement. It was based on social... And, it's outrageous what they fucking did. I'm one of the original founders. And it was founded off the death of a white girl named Danielle Willard here in Utah. I mean, Damian Lillard, who I know, who was on the campus together with him. I know him personally. I did the play-by-play for Weber State basketball then. I know him really good. And I like Damian a lot, but... Trevon Smith died in the jail cell last year on July 4th. They were friends, beat to death. Had a stroke, all-time leading rusher in the history of Weber State football. I'm like, why don't you say his name? I know Donovan Mitchell personally, from New York. I rode on the plane here when I came from Italy, blah, blah, blah. They won't donate to my cause. They ain't going to help nobody. I mean, think about it. You got a bunch of NBA players running around, and think about it. When I was in D.C., right where we started it, where this was invented, Million Mass March invented Black Lives Matter, and it had nothing to do with race. Had to do with social inequality, had to do with police brutality. We invented it. Look it up. It's unarguable. To think. This is the disgusting. This disgusts me more than anything in the history of humanity, besides Fukushima and the nuclear energy. To think 3 women sitting around in a chat room, hashtag the word Black Lives. I'm going to take credit. Fucking time at it. It's beyond. Do you know how many people have died in the fucking street, have given their fucking blood? Do you realize I was not born with these scars across my face? You think about the work. You think about the pain. You think about the activists. Sarah, Michael, fucking Brianna. You know how many people have fucking died? Do you know how many people have fucking died? And they're going to sit back and sit around in their fucking ivory tower, Barack Obama fucking, and click and take fucking credit for Black Lives Matter. Oh my God! Talk about fucking, as I say, credibility is not fucking hijacked, it is earned. It's disgusting. Racism in Utah, it's over the top. Mike Lee, oh fuck, what he's doing. He's a fucking, but they'll vote for him every time. Look at the last vote. White women carried fucking Trump. Be Because the hallmark of racism is ignorance. This place is getting more ignorant every fucking day. She should be fired up at Utah State immediately. I mean, this has been going on for fucking decades and decades here, but it's worse right now. And trust me, I know. Nobody knows as much as I know on this. Lived here my whole life. 7th generation. First person buried in the Utah cemeteries. Whitey is, last name's Blanche. You know, it's fucking, well, let's talk racism. Come on. When they came here, it was what? You don't know racism. Try being a Native American. I'll show you fucking Native American. I hate that fucking word. Try being indigenous. Be Shoshone here. They just came in and just fucking mass murdered them. So, for the fact that you think, now I want you to sit and think about this. And like I said, somebody could borrow me $200 or $300. I'll leave today. Or in the morning. Got to get a plane ticket. That money fucking slow to come. I want you to think about this. 3 women sitting around a fucking chat room. So I'm in D.C. where it started, where the blood and the pain took place. So much fucking street activism, fucking hardcore. Fuck, you don't even know what I've been up against. That's brass knuckles by a fucking cop across my face for no reason. Three women sitting around in a chat room. They're selling shirts right there in D.C. I saw them with my own fucking eyes. Black Lives Matters, power, everything. And you look at the tag. Coming from the Chinese Muslim slave camps, which is the worst fucking racism in the history of mankind. It's way worse than the Antebellum South. Way worse. And this is where you're getting, I mean, hair extensions on NFL players from executed Chinese players. And then you wonder why people reject it. And NBA players run around, they talk it, but they don't fucking act it, do they? Not one of them sets an example. Not one of them says anything. And the 2 that could have are right here in Utah. I mean, I know them both. Won't say fucking nothing. Just advance their fucking Nike contract, their brand. Okay, go ahead. Fucking, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Fire this fucker her up at Utah State. It's disgusting. I mean, welcome to Utah, Mike Lee. Fuck. Come on, dude. Come on, Mike. My dad's a downwinder. You know, I know Mike personally. Yeah, I've talked to him lots of times. You're not? I mean, they're testing little nuclear. Fuck. So, see you in San Diego tomorrow. If I can, get a plane ticket today. Thank you for everybody who has donated. We'll get this work done. The greatest PhD in human history. Oh, think about it. What a story. Stay tuned. By the way, racism, try being a cancer survivor.